Hey guys, 4K Motoring here. I'm Chris, and here's another Corvette video. So as a follow-up to my last trip to the Diamondback with the Corvette, the front indicator light that had exploded does need to be replaced. Still in the process of trying to find the LED units I was looking at. Everywhere I've checked so far, I seem to have them out of stock. I'm not sure if they're being made anymore or what the deal is, so I'm still waiting on those. In the meantime, I went ahead and ordered new bulbs. I got an insanely good deal on these. I don't know how Advanced Auto sells these so cheap. They're part number 4157NA is the bulb that you're going to need. Should be a pretty easy swap. Access is going to be the hardest part. So there's a couple different ways this can be gone about as far as getting to that bulb, and I'll come over here and show you. So I've already popped the hood in the Corvette. I want to show you two of the more popular ways to get to this bulb. Obviously we know the bulb is up here in this front corner, and there's a lot of things in the way, makes it a little bit difficult. So of the two ways, you can remove the headlight housing, the cover, and the front shield off the headlight. That allows you to have room to actually go up underneath it. That's probably the route we're going to go today. You also have the ability through the front brake duct cooling, or the brake cooling ducts up here on the front wheel, removing the tire. Depending on your hand size, you might have direct access to the front there. So just because I don't want to take this off again, look at that little guy. Don't want to take this off again, we'll go ahead and do the headlight. So for the headlight cover removal, we're going to go ahead into a manual operation here, removing that cover. We've got two Torx bits. I believe they're T15s. I'll let you know in just a minute. Then we're just going to spin this so we can raise this headlight up to get to the front bolts that are on there. Once this is off, we should have access pretty clearly all the way down to get to that bulb. Alright, with the headlight up, we've got a couple Phillips head screws, one on this side, and I believe 1 and 2 on this side. So we'll go ahead and get those out. This black shield will pop forward. There'll be another mounting bolt or two for the cover, and then we'll get to the bulb. Okay, with this headlight up out of the way, you can see we have pretty good access under the car here. So I'll show you where this bulb is located. So bear with me, gonna get a shoot blind here. There it is, that's where the bulb is, right there, okay? So from there, we can go ahead and stick our hand through. Now, I've made this mistake before. We want to be very sure we remember the orientation of this bulb as it comes out. Well, this does take a little bit of wiggling, but there's a little locking tab you get in there and it'll release itself. So I'll show you what happened, and once it's released, you can kind of get to it from the front here. This is our bulb. As you can see, it exploded. Not sure exactly the reasons for that, but when we look at our housing here, I don't know if you guys can see that, the actual top of the housing is showing the plastic is broken. So this is not going to be a sealed unit ever again. With that, we're definitely going to have to do an upgrade, but that will be in a later time. I really want those LED sequential ones, so I'll have to wait and see what I can find. So for right now, we've got our new bulbs. We'll go ahead and just yank that one out, put the new one in, and get that tucked up. It shouldn't be much different than pulling it out, and we'll get it all put back together. Hopefully that'll be enough. So whether you have a broken filament, broken glass like I do, or just a broken filament, burnout filament, don't cut yourself on the glass. All right. So looking in here, I see a little bit of glass that's in there. Looks a little bit oxidized, so I'm guessing that's probably what happened. Some weather got in there and that's what ruined it. So this bulb is going to go back in. Clicks in just like that. Again, make sure you're not pushing with your finger oils on the bulb or anything, because that will cause premature failure. So we'll go ahead, before we stick it in, we'll make sure it functions just like that. We'll go ahead and stick it back up in there. This glass we'll just leave for the time being. I'm planning on changing this lens housing out, so there's no need to do anything with it, and we'll go from there. Alright, and with that, we're going to go ahead and wind down this headlight. Sure we're going the right way here. Clockwise goes down, counterclockwise goes up. Make sure the alignment is good on the cover when it goes down. Alright, and then we'll put our little cap back on. And there we go. With that, we are done. Easy bulb installation. One thing I will mention, if you've got small enough hands, you can actually go forward from here to get to that bulb. But be aware that is a very small opening, and when your hand starts to swell, it may get stuck. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, we now have a fully functioning car. And with that, we are done. As always, appreciate you watching 4K Motoring. Please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.